What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Complete Tech Crew. Today we're going to be doing kind of an unboxing and review of this Jonard Tools Technician's Tool Backpack, or Tool Bag Backpack is what they call it. This particular item is sporting a part number of BP-100 or BP-100. So again, this is from Jonard Tools. When I first saw this bag, I did have like sort of a pessimistic disposition towards it. Just seeing like the pictures and prior to getting it, which I should not have. I had preconceived notions thinking that it was molded after and built just like the Klein backpack, the one that we all know about. I call it the flat pack because as soon as you load it up, it flattens out. When you open it, it flattens out. It's just really just malleable and just kind of weird. Very awkward tool backpack that I immensely dislike. I've expressed disdain towards that bag in prior videos, and I'm sticking with it. I just don't like that bag. I should not have been a pantsy just by looking at pictures, because when I finally got my hands on this beauty, it absolutely blew me away in terms of how impressive it is. The build quality, the stitching, the this molded base down here, and the pocket layout. It's nothing like the Klein bag. So Jonard Tools, I tip my hat to you guys, and I also want to apologize just for thinking that. I'm not a think out loud type individual. I kept it to myself, but I'm just being honest. I have to be honest on how I felt about it just based off seeing it in pictures, thinking that it was another gimmicky bag being released by a tool company. That is absolutely not the case, and I sincerely apologize for that. So, or thinking that. Okay, so it just says here in advertising media, gives you your BP-100 part number, reinforced pocket, large front pocket, it says there, 1680D ballistic nylon material, steel tool clip, or you know what I would call the tape measure holder, and hard molded bottom. So those are all essentials to me for a standard backpack. Any company not doing it that way, they're gonna have issues. I do know that Ideal had one without this base on it, and that was an absolute disaster. I purchased one of those, and this is one of the very rare times that I take a tool back. That thing went right back. And I also had the same issue with a Greenlee backpack tool bag. So those were just terrible. So no disrespect or no knock to those brands, because this is not about that. But those were horrible. They definitely need to go back to the drawing board on those, or take their name off of them, because it was definitely bad, and it was not conducive to anything great. It was bad, all negative on that. Those were really bad bags, very poorly built as well. Sorry for that rant. So on this one, let's just start with the bottom base. It's like has like a rubber feel to it, but it's like hardened. It feels like a polypropylene in there. It definitely does. It has this little nylon little clip or tab here. Of course, your tape measure hasp is right there. A clip is there. Then you got your front pocket here. You find those zippers. And these zippers, Jonard, these are really nice. I don't know what kind of zippers these are, or the manufacturer of the zippers, but you guys definitely did some great R&D before releasing this one, because these zippers remind me of another very prominent brand. Those are really nice zippers. Good job on that, guys. So that's your front pocket. And we got a little hard shell or protective case right here for whatever you want to put in there. You want to throw one of these in there, your little tick tracer or whatever, to keep it protected, keep it from getting beaten up. That would be a good spot for that. You got these little front pockets here for a little like screwdrivers or things of that nature you want to keep out and exposed. A couple pliers or some diagonal cutters is the correct term to use. So the diagonal cutters you could throw there. Whatever you want to put there. Your sunglasses, some shades, safety glasses, anything like that. This is what the back looks like. I've put this on a couple times and put some tools in it, just playing around, nerding it out when I got it before the video. It feels really good. The straps are not that thick, but it has this really great padding right here. And they don't need to be that thick. They really don't for this size bag. So it has a really great padding right there and a great feel all the way through. And what I really like what you guys did, Jonard, is not have so many of those plastic buckles. Because on one of my absolute favorite tool bag backpacks, which is the Klein Tradesman Pro backpack, that backpack had a lot of clips and buckles down here, and those broke right away. Right, specifically when I was in a colder climate. Not Klein's fault, but just pointing that out. So good job on that one, Jonard. Of course, you guys see the padding right here for the back. So let's get to this side of it. You got your a little loop hook for here for your tape. Is exactly what I put on it, or even oftentimes I'll put a fish tape onto that if I'm going up, or going up a ladder, or going up onto this to the rooftop. Excuse me. Got a couple pockets here as well. So what we're all here for is just to get this little thing open. If I can find wherever the zippers are at. Oh, here we go. They're right in the middle. So in opening it up, get it all the way down there. Yep, good. So that's pretty much what the view is in the inside. And a lot of people are going to be like, well, does it lean? Does it fall? Will it tip? Of course it will over time once it gets broken in. But I like the fact that it still kind of is supported under its own weight. When tools get in it, of course it's just gonna go up and open up like a whale's mouth or something like that, which is great. But what I don't like about that Klein bag is that it does this or it does this. I never understood the point of that. I mean, why have a backpack if it's not gonna stand upright and you can see your tools, you know, looking in like that, and it stays upright? So this bag, I do believe, will stay upright. I cannot say that I tested it out. I will test it out for you guys, and I will be reporting back to you on how I feel about it. But look at that pocket layout. I mean, that's what was so impressive to me, how those pockets are stitched and how well they're laid out. Incredible looking bag. I was impressed by it. I'm impressed by the space under here. Reminds me a lot of the Klein Tool Station backpack with the space under here in this area. And then of course we got all of our pocket space here. Deep enough pockets for multimeters, any type of little quick fiber testers. You can get something very large in here, like a little small quick JDSU OTDR or something like that, some power meter stuff like that. So this is a great bag. I like that pocket layout. I really like the stitching, guys. I mean, they really did their R&D on this one. They definitely did. So you got little small pockets here, little ass pockets here. Got a little pen pencil holder for your tweakers or your precision screwdriver is what we call it. Then if you look in here, you can just acknowledge that array of pockets there. So let's go ahead and just see how some stuff fits in there. Just for purposes of the requests that you guys been giving me, kind of just wanting to see how stuff slides in. I really like these pockets. I like this bag, and I played around with it before. So that was a punch down tool. It's a little tick tracer there. You got a demolition driver there. Got one of our levels here. Let's throw that there. A multi driver. Throw that in one of these pockets over here. Got our hex key set from Klein. And then you all guys always see me utilizing this, the Milwaukee blade. So throw that in there. Just a few items. Let's continue to load these beautiful pockets up. Just some random stuff. A Klein extending driver there. A 1/4 inch Ideal Champions. Slotted. And some Klein's wire strippers. I love these strippers just because the gauge that they go to. Or the gauge capability, excuse me. Put those right there. As you see, you can just go, this is endless pockets, you know, endless ways to stay organized and get yourself ready for the day and keep yourself productive. That's pretty much it right there, you know. And I do imagine that once this thing gets a lot of weight in it, you can balance it out, you know, to where it'll prevent from tipping from one side to the other. So distributing the weight, evenly will be such a plus, you know. So let's just keep that in mind, and I think we'll have a good deployment of tools in this bag without any issues. Got another punch down tool. Throw that in there. Yeah, there's many ways to load the bag, of course. Obviously, you can get tons of tools in there depending on how you configure it. And what I like most, again, guys, is this base down here, how it has that opening down there. So, yep, just trying to get you a little close up and trying to actually little bit more action for you guys, showing you how I would set it up if I was to do it. Of course, I'll put a little bit more thought in there, just trying to give you a little real world feel of it. So, of course, like I said, over time, it will get to the point where it's just like leans over and stuff like that. But I fully expect, like if there's a drill and some stuff here and this has an equal amount of weight, so if it's loaded and the weight of the bag and the tools are loaded and distributed evenly, I do believe that it'll stay upright. I know you guys are like, hey, Complete, why you focusing so much on the bag staying upright? That's important to me. The pack out backpack, excuse me, that bag leans like crazy. And I have 3 of them. I honestly have 3 of them. One I owe you guys a review on, so that's still in the plastic. And I have 2 out in the field. The one that I beat up in the field, that one leans like this. It is insane. The base remains intact and remains affixed to whatever surface it's sitting on, but the front of the bag leans like this with it closed. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, and it's like there's a weak point right there. So if Milwaukee continues to sell those and release those, I hope they go back and take care of it. I read comments and reviews about them stating that it was loaded improperly, but I just don't understand how that's a valid comment to make, being that for the simple fact, number one, common sense, but for the simple fact that each individual is going to deploy their tools in that particular bag or tool bag backpack differently. There's no one way to load it. There's no standard on how you should load a tool bag. I just do not understand that comment. And if I can find that comment, I'll find it and post it for you guys with respect to the individual that posted it. And it wasn't on my platform or anything like that. I think I saw it on Milwaukee's website, and I was just so bewildered and kind of thrown off by that comment. It just didn't make sense. So you're going to load the tool bag to suit your needs and your applications. So I don't understand how there is a standard for how a tool bag or a tool bag backpack should be loaded. So that didn't make sense to me at all. Sorry for that rant, guys. But hopefully Milwaukee goes back to the drawing board on that one. I am still utilizing that backpack on the construction site when it gets dusty and dirty, because why does it matter? But it is a great backpack. But good job to you on this one, Jonard. Sorry for going off a tangent about another brand. This bag looks great. I love the colors. When I went onto the job site with this bag, because I just had a couple drivers or whatever in it, and I kept it clean. I had specialty drivers with me going on the rooftop. I got a lot of compliments on it just for the colorway alone. So great looking bag, guys. Again, Jonard Tools. And if you're not familiar with them, hit that website. Hit that website. So it's jonard.com, and you have your part number at BP-100. Great bag, guys. Great bag. I'll get that model pose and view again. Of course, like every video, I don't mean for it to go past the time that it went past, but I get to run in my mouth so much. I apologize. And it's just the passion, man. It's the passion for good information and the passion for sharing my experience, whether they're good or bad. So great bag, guys. And again, to me, the highlight about this backpack is that the pockets don't drop all the way down into the base of the bag, which allows you to store larger tools down there, like a drill, impact driver, whatever you need, a larger meter tester. Great bag, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys rocking with me, checking in with me all the time. Thank you so much for the subscriber count going up exponentially. Thank you so much to Belts and Boxes. Thank you so much to Arakli. I hope I'm saying his name right, for that nod and mention to Belts and Boxes, as well as I Love Knives for shouting me out to them. I greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all your support, your love, your presence on the channel and the platform. I appreciate you guys so much, and I truly do believe in positive energy, and putting that positive energy out there, those positive words, has come back to me times a trillion, and I thank you so much for that, guys, and I appreciate you rocking with me. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, smash it, shoot it, do whatever you got to do. Just make it, just activate it. I really appreciate to get my numbers up. I'm not asking anyone to subscribe that is not interested in the content or hasn't found it useful. I want subscribers that are gonna be here and rocking with me and find this information useful. Exchanging comments and knowledge and past experiences is great. I appreciate everybody who engages and comment and actually take a minute to 10 minutes out of your time to type that out. That means a lot to me. It's very humbling, and I'm honored to be able to be with you guys, help you guys, serve you guys any way I can. Thank you so much. Consider subscribing. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm so humbled and so honored. I can't say that enough. Thank you so much, guys. Be blessed. Peace. Peace.